Well, welcome. My name is George Oakes. I'm a senior solution architect focusing on AWS's private 5G managed service offering. Now, what this is basically, this is a managed service in which AWS is providing customers with the ability to order in their console a access point as well as the SIM cards to go with it, which allows them connectivity in a fast and simple way in their on-premise environment. And what I mean by on-premise is not just inside a facility like we are today, but this can be in a field, this can be in a factory, really anything that really involves the location and coverage that we're trying to solve for connectivity. And with this connectivity, the customer is responsible for deciding what type of devices need the connectivity, as well as providing connectivity from the actual access points, which they can order 1 or up to 8 that provide the needed connection to the AWS cloud, where the core data services are running inside the VPC of the private 5G service in the region. Now, once the customer has established the location, once the customer has put the SIM cards into the devices, and this is just an example of the type of devices that support the private 5G service, they can basically get an internet IP address, which allows them to connect to AWS services, their own virtual private connection in the cloud, as well as other SaaS or other endpoints that they may want this data to go to. Now, what are we using it for today in reInvent? Well, one example that we have is at an event, there are obviously cameras, and with cameras, basically, there's a lot of video and connectivity. So in this event hall itself that we're in today, we have actually put 3 different access points around the building in which we have cameras that are actually connecting to these access points. Cameras, in most people's mind, maybe they think they're fixed, but when you look at sporting, when you look at events, things that are more mobile, cameras tend to move around. And this is just one example where we actually have a video camera that's actually designed to go on a hat like you see over here. And this video camera is something that we're doing live streaming from this location through the cloud based on the event network into the AWS cloud. This is getting processed by our partner Action Streamer, and then this information of the video is then rendered back on this laptop. So you can see as I move this camera, the bottom is actually moving as well with the video. So if you want to think about it, let's try 1,000, 2,000. As you can see, the response is very much within a second what the result in latency is. So video is probably the most difficult solution to solve with private networks, but we're here today to really show not just video, but really all the capabilities of the devices and the connection possibilities for all IoT, for all ingest of data that go into the AWS cloud. And this is where the private 5G service allows for a quick and simple way to get connected, try out what you're doing in use cases, and then quickly be able to scale and expand as needed. Thank you.